bus with OMNIUM GATHERUM. Would you guys like to introduce yourself, please?
Hello, I'm Jukka from OMNIUM GATHERUM.
Hey ho, I'm Markus from OMNIUM GATHERUM, the guitarist.
Okay guys, so how's the tour going? Are there any shows that stood out so far?
Well, the tour has been excellent, you know. Everything has worked perfectly. The managing, the bus, the people, they're not getting insane or anything. So, and if you're asking about good shows, I think almost every show has been a good one, but at least for myself, the one in Bucharest in Romania was really good, yeah. And the Bulgarian, the Sofia gig was good also.
Okay.
Yes.
So I had a look at your tour schedule and it's really tough. Every day there is a show.
Yeah, it's 18 days and 18 shows.
So how are you going on with that?
Nice and easy.
Yeah.
I think a lot of alcohol.
Well, it depends what do you mean by a lot, but you know...
For the Finnish people?
Like an average amount maybe, but you know, it's been good, you know. We used to like doing a lot of shows in like a quick time, so it's like in the past tours, similar thing.
And it's like easier now when here's in the bus is 2 Greek bands and 1 Finnish band. Yeah. As the previous tour we did was 3 Finnish bands, Follow the Sun, Insomnium and us on the same bus. So it was insane.
This is exactly leading us into the next question, because my question is, how did you get built with Rotting Christ? I mean, when you did the show with OMNIUM, with Insomnium, it matched perfectly, but a black metal band?
It was just an offer and it seemed well enough, and I think it fits very well. As Rotting Christ is not so black metal. Yeah, it's not so extreme.
Yeah, they're kind of like this mid-tempo with melodies going on still and stuff like that, you know. So I think the other bands on the tour, the supporting bands, they are maybe a bit different, but with Rotting Christ, I think our music goes along nicely.
And all about the journeys. This one is called Soul! Yes!
Years ago, you were not seen outside Finland. I think the first show you did outside was in the UK in 2006. Is that true? It was a kind of tour.
Yeah. The first tour was in 2006, yeah. But it was like maybe the first gig outside Finland was 2003 in Estonia and 2004 in Partisan, Germany.
So when was the real breakthrough with you guys?
Well, if you mean like tour-wise, I think when we did the UK tour with Dark Tranquility, after that one, I think the things have speed up a bit, and he's like a real hard worker going out with our like agencies and stuff like that. So he's the man who's making it happening. Yeah.
I don't trust anybody, so I'll do everything by myself.
And it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So
you know what's happening when you do everything by yourself.
Okay, let's talk about the new record, For Change. What is the concept behind New World Shadows? I read that you almost did the whole album.
Yeah, I did the music, he did the lyrics, so he's more...
I mean the music, yeah.
Yeah, there's not any big concept on the music, it's just what was coming. And I really like to do like much more melodic and epic album this time, so now there's these 10-minute songs on the album and such different from the past, so I don't know.
They're also like the 4-minute blasts, and you know, I think, you know, composing wise, it's much more like the structure is coming together really nicely.
Big picture, and not so. It's more like an album than compilation of songs now, I think.
And what about the artwork?
The artwork is again done by our beloved Olli Lappalainen, who has done like everything for us since the first demo. So
Yeah.
he's like our spiritual brother and knows our things. So he's the official illustrator of our music.
Yeah, yeah. And I kind of like, with the lyrical concepts, I had some dialogue with him with these things that I want to say in the album, and I wanted to visually see, and then I just gave him these pointers, and then he had his free hands and he did, and sent us some like sketches, and we were like, cool.
Don't be shy, people! It's not right to be shy!
New World Shadows is another example for how you truly stick to your sound from the very beginning, but adding new elements and a new nuance, and I really like it.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
So how do you do that with the melodies and?
Just play guitar during the night and
Because it's
these notes.
This perfect match between the powerfulness and the melodies, the melancholic style. It's just, how do you do that?
It's well, that melancholic side comes, I suppose, because we are Finnish. It's like in our blood, and then the music thing. It's like I listen to very much different kind of stuff, so I try to get this melodic side and extreme side and progressive side to one package, and it's
amazing.
Thank you.
Nilu from Insomnium did some vocals on the new record. So my question is, how is the metal community here in Finland? I mean, between the metal bands, do you have contact a lot to the Finnish metal bands? Do you know a lot of them? How is the relationship to the Finnish bands?
Well, yes.
Nilo is living like in my neighbor, about
like a kilometer away or something. Yeah, and we have like not like in that way that the contact is like we're not dealing each other like every day or something like that, but we are like friends with each other before the dawn and Insomnium and Swallow the Sun and da. And usually when we meet, it's kind of like hanging out. Like there's not much like bickering going on or stuff like that, But there are so many metal bands, so I can say that there's like this like groups that know each other, and some guys from some groups know some guys from some groups, and then it all combines, And we all usually have so much fun in each other's shows. So
it's now a personal question, but from my side, do you know Mors Principium Est?
Yeah.
I don't know them. But
we were just sleeping in the drummer's floor last summer.
This is why I asked to hear such stories.
What was it? What was it?
When we were in Sonisfere, I was playing in Insomnium in like session guitarist. It's like the scene is so small, so I've been like playing guitar in Insomnium and Barren Earth and Diablo, for example, as a session guitarist. And it's like in Finland, everybody knows each other because Finland is so small country, and so much looking for the festivals of next summer again to meet all the guys.
And this is leading me exactly to the next question. What about Tuska? I think it's the second time you were going to play.
Well, actually, in the main area, it's our first time. But a couple of times we played like in Tuska after parties. Yeah.
Like Tavastia.
Yeah, like Tavastia and Gloria and like those venues and the old Makasini, which burned down like 2006.
I heard from that.
Yeah, it was about the same time when I joined the band. It burned down.
right after our show.
Yeah.
It was the same then when we did our second music video. The fall went right through here. It was filmed in old industrial area, and next week after when we did it, it was burned down.
Yeah, and another burned down story when we were touring with That Tranquility in 2008, and in Camden Town we had a gig in Camden Town, and it started to burn.
You have the burn factor. So, well, I'm going to be at Tuska as well. So
Cool, yeah.
the second time.
Burn.
I try not to. So, is there anything you would like to say to the folks?
Oh, folks, this is Omnium Gatherum, stay metal.
I learned something in Finnish. It's minä haluan vittu illalla.
Aika hyvä. Hey.
Oh no, I meant olutta. I'm so sorry.
Both of them are correct.
Yeah. You want some beer tonight?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, we don't translate the other one.
You shouldn't. This is for you to find out.
Yeah.
Kiitos very much for this interview.
Olkaa hyvä.
And Dankeschön.
Bitte.